You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Welcome to another stupid sports show. It's a very casual day today, as you can probably tell. I mean, there is no bingo today because I'm still working on the basketball bingo boards. I must have lost them somewhere when I was migrating all my files, but I can tell you for sure that I have got a definite new square to add, and that is the previous game goes long, which seems to be happening with some great frequency during this NCAA basketball season, or maybe this is just the way it always is, and I'm only noticing it now. Either way, hello, good day. I hope you all are enjoying your Saturday. See who we got in chat so far. Luke, MKI, Logan, William as well. And hello to everybody who is just leaning back, here to listen, relax, and there's a lot of sports going on today. I mean, we've got, we just had Flyers and Flames finish up with in the NHL. Panthers and Avalanche are about to get started. Logan, I tuned in and out of that once it became clear that Wisconsin was staying pretty firmly in control. Nebraska did their best, but looks like the Badgers took the lead early and then just never let it go. All right, good to hear you're feeling better, Luke. I don't mean to immediately suggest that you should go out and follow it up with, an equivalent with a pint of whatever your preferred beverage is, but this does happen to be the first half sponsor of this broadcast. I mean, we're not even at the first half yet. They're still finishing up George Mason and St. Louis Bonaventure. They're apparently having some sort of Atlantic 10 division triple header on the USA Network. So that's how I am getting privy to this wonderful slate of games. Now it's 88-67. Oh, the game's still going. So I won't officially pop that until our game gets started. It feels like cheating to do otherwise. Now tip-off has shifted to 4:04 Eastern. They give us so much time. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that train of thought. Jim Harbaugh going to the Chargers. I could only see them following through on it on one condition. Two conditions. One, that Jim Harbaugh can walk anytime from his contract at Michigan, and two, that he can get a Chargers squad who still is effectively trying to get a fan base in LA as compared to, the Rams, who actually won a title recently. God damn it, fuck you, Kroenke. But and two, I would understand it and agree with it better only if Michigan won the championship this year. That's all. That's all that I would. That's all that I would be looking for. And if both of those things can happen and it doesn't completely screw over Michigan in some way, yeah. All right, we're down to 11 seconds. And of course, now it's currently airing on the NBC Sports app and NBCSports.com, but there are already too many things online that have my credit card information, so I'm not going to add to that. We are taking far too long to get a simple Atlantic 10 Division college basketball game started. And it's official. Badgers win over Nebraska 88-72. Michigan wins, he's gone. Washington wins, he'll go back. Yeah. That's absolutely how I would see it going down. All right, we've barely gotten started, meanwhile, in this game. It's being played at VCU's home court in Richmond, Virginia. Right downtown. They still have decently healthy attendance numbers, according to what I could see from the audience. Nobody scored yet. Oh, damn. Shut my mouth. VCU just drained a 3. Okay. All right. VCU were currently 8 and not in such great shape compared to George Washington. All right. Fell over as he's trying to move into the paint, and now a shot clock violation will send the ball to VCU. All right. We finally have the game going, and yeah. All right, we'll start from the top, and they'll try to drain another 3, and they do. They just get one unguarded opportunity. Max Shulga for VCU draining that 3. And a clarifying question for that little stat about the Badgers, Logan. Only an undefeated team during conference play at 3-0 in the Big Ten? Or are they the only team in all of NCAA to be currently undefeated in conference play? And it's great to in the Big Ten. Gotcha. Cool. I didn't know if they'd suddenly turned into a powerhouse. I did notice that they're ranked, which considering the number of teams that they're, competing with in the country, that is still something to be proud of. Shoga goes for another 3. It's off the back of the iron. I'm about 30 seconds behind on the time, by the way. Throwing it out from inside the paint. That 3-pointer rims out, but they do punch it back and then charge in again. And it does not fall. Possession arrow, I think, is currently with GW. Because we just had a jump ball end up on the floor. All right. And this ball will be lifted out past the arc. Hold it there. Number 11 tries to drive it in, then gets it wrenched away from him, thrown forward for number 7 to just gently loft it in. As Bairstow going the other way for VCU. Meanwhile, Packers have activated Luke Musgrave and Emmanuel Wilson from the injured reserve. Well, I remember Luke Musgrave, but Emmanuel Wilson, remind me again, what position does he play for the Packers? Hey, as long as the dog is enjoying it. All right, another 3-point attempt for VCU has rimmed out, but They have gotten some other scoring done in the meantime, so update that accordingly. And GW has gotten on the board. They just made 8-5. Oh, running back. All right, great. Now y'all have some more backups and insurance in case of injuries. Because I think y'all were pretty thin at one point. So it was a great time for it, especially with a potential playoff run coming up. And also, a question for the Packers fans, and I mean this in the most, of course, it would happen, in the most non, what's the word I'm looking for? Non superstitious way possible. But when the Packers went on their last Super Bowl run, they did it as the number 6 seed, right? Correct. All right. All right, we get our first TV timeout. I think that's officially whenever we get a moment below 15 minutes, I think, when the clock can stop. All right. Yeah, Philadelphia, Atlanta, and Chicago. Yep, and then Pittsburgh. Yeah. No, I actually was I remember very vividly watching that Super Bowl, especially for your if I remember that one linebacker's name, he kind of had a standout performance in the Super Bowl, then drifted off. Zombo. I only really remember him because it sounded like the name of a magician at a kid's party. The Great Zombo. And damn, look at that. We're only 18-19 into the Panthers Avalanche game, and Florida's already on the board. 1-0. And yes, I did see that there is NFL football today. You're maybe wondering why I'm not streaming one of those games instead, and it's because, and I gotta break it up for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy football, but I gotta, you know, cycle through, so that I don't get, too overloaded on the things that I enjoy. I can't believe all those Chicago police, Chicago fire, Chicago, Jaws of Life, Chicago waste management mysteries, whatever, are still going. It was always strange whenever I would go enter some neighborhood where I'd least expect to see them doing a setup, and all of a sudden I've encountered like some sort of set piece that they're going to be using later in the day, or some sort of like cosmetic job that they've applied to a building to make it look like it was just on fire. It was it's a very odd time, especially how all those uses of the area went away once it got gentrified. So there you go. Yeah, Wombo Zombo. Mm, I think I became a, as near as I've done the math, I became a Lions fan officially one during Matt Patricia's reign as our coach. Meanwhile, Panthers are now 2-0. GW has gotten it to 13-7. Connor Bedard is on IR for a jaw issue. Oof. Oh, don't worry, True North. The cats will be fed at halftime. I am not worried at all. And they're very patient these days because they could just annoy each other for a while. But that when they start teaming up and tag teaming in ways to try to annoy me or get underfoot, then I know that they're really hungry because coordination, that is the most dangerous sign. Okay, I think I have another bingo spot. Network graphic glitch, because whatever copy of the scoreboard that they have through all the scenes, uh, it doesn't include the game clock for transitions because that just disappeared. Sorry, this is just weird shit that I notice and gives you an idea of how things kind of go behind the scenes. Yeah, I had heard that was going to be a possibility, Logan, but yeah, any day, especially the fact that we had to release Isaiah Buggs to do it, and he did so well for us while he was hit here. I wish him well and hope that somebody grabs him. I don't care who. Dude's a beast on the inside. Does very well. I don't know. That is a good question. I'm not exactly sure how. I know, well, here's how I'll put it. I know that Major League Baseball likes to try game tweaks and rule changes in the minor leagues to see if they actually, you know, serve the game instead of hinder it. I'm wondering if the NBA does similar things with NCAA rules or if they do something completely different. Excuse me. All right, 15-9 and damn and all right, that okay. Thank you for helping me catch up down. Hidden graphic. Both teams are currently at 2 fouls apiece. We've got a VCU throw-in. And A.J. Dillon is out versus Bears? I don't know. Is he? I didn't remember. I can't remember having read anything to that effect. Then again, I haven't checked for a while. I've been trying to set up a few things for this stream, so might have missed it. And here's VCU extending their lead again. George Washington handing it off behind the 3-point line. VCU determined not to let them in. One screen allows them to dart in, kick it out from the baseline. That 3 goes down for George Washington. He's out with a stinger. Oof. Well, do it for him. Give him something to look forward to when he comes back. All right, doesn't get the foul, but does get the 3. VCU now up by 8. All right, we're nearly caught up with the game clock. We're only 26 seconds behind. gets stopped at the foul line. Fadeaway bounces away. VCU rushing up near court. And we got a reach-in foul on Hutchinson. This will be number 3, I think, for George Washington. How much do I think the return of Gardner Johnson will help? I think it will help a great deal. Having somebody that I would say, all right, there's a guy that we can put one-on-one with somebody for an entire game, and then the rest of our defense can it'll just give us more options on our defensive setups. And yeah, my point about how poorly we did about Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb in those games, you know, the loss of Emmanuel Mosley and Gardner Johnson would have greatly helped in both those situations. Can't say we would have won, but it would have helped. Officially, Flyers 3, Flames 2. Have the Panthers managed to make it a four-goal game yet? Let us check. Nope, still 2-0. Only 13 minutes left in the first period in that game. Meanwhile, none of them basketball starts until 6 o'clock. You're cheering for the Steelers today? Hey, there's I think I have to say I think everybody has moments when they cheer for the Steelers, whether for comedy reasons or out of more heartfelt ones. Is that going to be 5 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central? This potential major NHL trade that you refer to, Tim. 5 p.m. Eastern. All right, so I will write it down. Try to make a note for 4 p.m. Central. Thank you. Yeah, actually, that is a good. Oh, it discorded me the source. Got me. Okay. They're still wiping the court, wiping it for a real, real long time. All right. Well, we're waiting on that. I gotcha. All right, there's VCU driving in. Cannot find a cleaner path. They'll try again across the crease. Throw it at the baseline and back up top. Still can't find a bare spot outside the arc. And on one of many attempts to go up, he is fouled. All right. All right, currently at 10:41 to go in the first. And wow, George Washington is already up to their 4th foul. They are in early foul trouble in the first half. Oof. Oh goodness. I forgot about how many of these weird damn levels we got to go through for men's college basketball fouls. All right. Oh, there they go. They're up 3-0. Mm-hmm. Okay. Huh. All right. Oh, they get a block and a foul. Go over to help the guy who made the initial shot that got blocked. Yeah, let me take a look at that again. Got a foul down on the VCU end. Meanwhile, so GW is currently at the line. They made their first one of 2. We are down to 10:26. Well, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. There's some pretty rich details in that report. We'll see if that's the way that it comes up. Oh no, bounce pass inside, ends up at the foot of a George Washington player, gets a reach in as he's driving for the basket. It was the only way to save it, I suppose. So that's the 4th foul for VCU. Is he going to be shooting 2 or what happened now? Oh, we're not. Did we not consider that a shot? No, I guess not. So it's only a throw-in for George Washington. Bishop off the handoff and gets fouled again going on the inside. Is this one going to be in the process of the shot? Maybe. All right, from the line, it goes off the iron. Shot number 1, no good. Orthodox Tibbs Eve? No, I don't think this channel has gotten to the point where I have to have a Orthodox version of it, but you know, maybe another decade down the line. We'll see. Oh my goodness, we actually have things happening now. We have gotten both our... Managed to get a rebound off the shot and throw it in anyway. And meanwhile... Oh my god, VCU is now up to 6 team fouls. Okay, next foul will be a bonus. All right, GW drives in, then has to throw it back out. Right back in. But the attempted layup barely reaches the backboard. Easy return for VCU. Bairstow has to throw it back up top. They think about going around the world, but instead try baseline. And we have another reach-in foul as he's going into the paint. All right, there's Team foul number 5 for George Washington. Oh, an awful inbounds pass. Nearly gets thrown out of bounds. Stolen by GW. However, they get fouled on the shot attempt. So, oi. This. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. Wow. This is insane. The Monday Night Football song is In the Air Tonight featuring Snoop Dogg. Oh, God. I didn't think I'd get to the point where In the Air Tonight would become a television show theme, but wow. Well, I'm not sure how encouraging that sounds. It also feels like this was a good day to sit Lamar Jackson. As rain and running and a QB, that feels like a dangerous combination. Oh, so many attempts to get it back out of the air on the rebound, and nobody's there for the pass by GW, and so they just throw it back out of bounds after a great takeaway in their end. 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that is the worst kind of weather. Cold and rainy. And I say this as somebody who walked dogs for 7 years in Chicago, was outside way more than I ever had been in my life. Holy crap. Cold and rainy, worst weather combination. They back off when they really shouldn't have and allow an easy shot by VCU. GW still not far behind, still challenging the paint and drawing another foul. And now we've got another foul, and we will deal with that when we come back because we got another TV timeout. Oh. Oh my gosh, who has shown up? Ah, Cornman. Greetings to you. Well, this is certainly a game that is happening right now. You know, I also just have discovered that VCU has not exactly held up well in the years since one Mr. Shaka Smart was their coach. So, meanwhile, ball is slipped out of the running back's hands on the first play. And was that Steelers running back or Baltimore running back? Oh, you leaving for college tonight? Well, damn, man. Uh, best of luck. Make friends with the slow cooker and, you know. Oh, just in case, this was a trick that my freshman year roommate taught me. Empty toilet paper roll and a dryer sheet shoved into the toilet paper roll. It is one of the first DIY air filters that I ever saw. And I only learned about it because my freshman year roommate was the guy who sold weed to everybody in my school. just in case you need it, keep that in your back pocket. Oh, yeah, Coburg. I mean, Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook to the Ravens. Like I said yesterday, man, they're playing on easy mode now, it feels like. The only ones who can take the championship away from them is themselves. Steelers have almost fumbled a pitching catch. Oi. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. I understand, man. I understand, but just you know, you never know when you may be in a situation where you might need to not be suspicious. All right, we are back, and let's see. GW is at the free throw line. They apparently are very good at drawing fouls. So we could have one of those games, folks, where it drags on for a long, long time because one team decides to just play hack and slash against themselves. Well, you want Lamar and Dalvin to get a ring? You know, for all the crap that Lamar has had to take over the years and for all the injuries he's had to deal with, I'd be fine with Lamar Jackson getting a ring. Press conference at 5:15, you say? Okay. All right. MKI is not really sold. All right, and that drive to the basket. Damn. Deflected away. By the way, GW has caught up. Oh my goodness. All right, GW is trying to catch up to VCU in the foul totals. Well, we don't know if that's how it's going for sure, Tim. We will see we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, the Warriors are going through some changes, man. Draymond Green on his second suspension of the season. First one for choking Gobert, and the second one for bopping a guy in the face in the game. So, yeah. It feels like the years of LeBron versus the Golden State Warriors it feels like that was so long ago. All right, we got another throw in. Oh my goodness. They haven't gotten the lead yet. Not yet. Coburg, I am looking forward to the playoffs. The only thing that I am not looking forward to is if the Lions end up on one of the NBC games or Peacock. Oh, we got jump ball on the floor, and this time VCU had the arrow, so it will be their ball. Yeah. Yeah, I am not surprised, Corn Man. Like I know y'all see when my stuff fucks up and you excuse it because, hey, I've only got 375 subscribers and not many people show up, but the loyal ones who do, you know, they see this stuff because it's like a low pressure, low stakes kind of stream. And when I see those same kind of graphical glitches happen in like places where, there are like levels of quality control that isn't just, one guy working on one computer, it's uh it's a little disappointing, but also a little heartening. Ah, Tyler Huntley. Best of luck, Tyler. You're gonna need it. Oof. All right, another three attempt by VCU has rimmed out. George Washington racing down the court trying to take their first lead of this game. And his three-pointer does just that. That is Edwards for George Washington. Oh, it's that bad where they're going to have to remember to squeegee the cameras. Mm, yeah. Oh, meanwhile, VCU responds with their own three. So, okay, I'm fine with this. Continue your 3-point contest. Yeah, Al Michaels. He's. I'm glad I stopped. I'm glad I stopped taking in the Thursday night prime games just because it was so sad to hear Al Michaels just have to carry excite and try to sound dignified in that environment with those awful games. Oof. Yeah. Ass hockey's more fun. Oh my goodness. And off a steal. They get the bucket and the foul. And Luke has gotten his request in. I was actually at just adding some more entries to the list before I came on for the stream, Luke. Thank you. Anybody who's here don't know what I'm talking about. I do another show on Mondays that involves a playlist that I make with requests from my viewers, and we all hang out Monday night and listen to it together. I do one every week. It's a challenge to work my weird tastes in with the weird tastes of the chat and sometimes the challenges that they throw at me to make something coherent out of disparate elements. If it sounds like fun, it's 8 p.m. Central on Monday night. Be glad to see you. Ah. And then we get stuff like my, at Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender. Ah. Yeah, that'll just. Honestly, Luke, I think that'll fit in perfectly. Oh, John Jay. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Uh, can I can I ask you? While I have the actual rankings, or more accurately, the scores up. Okay. Yeah. Any feelings about the season for the St. Louis Blues so far? They're not exactly riding high in the Central, but there's anything that I should know and take note of. Score predictions for Michigan versus Washington. Oof. Uh, that's a good question. Uh, I will say just for gig, just for giggles, 37-31 Washington. John, I think that reaction there, it tells me all I need to know. It's all right. Yeah. Last night, my Capitals gave up 5 goals to the Carolina Hurricanes in one period after leading 2-1 through two. So, yeah. Yeah, we're having a season. Ah, Coburg thinks 32-28. Meanwhile, a three-point play does not work for GW. They simply steal it away and get the slam to now lead by 4. Okay. Blues are doing better since the coaching change. Okay, firing of Ruby. Most NHL teams do well after a coaching change. Oh yeah, I mean, like there was that. I mean, Berube himself was a mid-season coaching change. Logan informs us that Michigan is a bunch of cheaters and that Washington will win 35-14. Exactly, 2 A10 schools. All right, at least we've been able to run some clock, if not get too many points. But damn it, if they're not trying, nobody is able to get a firm grip on the rebound. Bounces out VCU ball. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling, Tim M. Okay. Oh my God, the Steelers have gotten past the 50-yard line. Everyone, brace yourselves. Shit's getting real. All right, off the rebound, GW running up the court again. We're down to 2:13 to go in the first half. Well, at least VCU has managed to not get any more fouls in a while. You know, they get lofted back up to the top of the arc. They will try for a 3 that misses everything. VCU smartly just lets it bounce out. All right, who's in at QB for the Steelers today? Is it Mason Rudolph? Maybe they brought Elvis Gerbach out of retirement? Oh no, and tried for that quick 3 and is off the front of the rim. In transition, ooh, grabbed it before anybody else could. Meanwhile, Shogo draws the foul on the layup. We are at 1:27 to go. Oh, it's Mason Reindeer Rudolph. Okay. So this is going to be a fun game, is what you're telling me. All right. All right. First shot of 2 made by VCU. Let's make sure, yeah. We are up to 7 fouls now for GW. Second of 2 shots is made. And GW is happy to slow walk this up the court. No pressure from VCU at the moment. All right, and once again, number 11 just dribbling as he pleases through the VCU defense. He'll fade away from the other side of the paint, put up, no good. Rams have taken it back down the court. They will try a deep three. It ribs out. They get the second chance rebound to throw it in. Well, folks, we are tied again. Oh, and they're down to the 23. And I think this is one of the few actual team timeouts we've had in the game so far. I'm not sure if there's a timeout limit that they put on for the second half, but anyway. Quick question. Anybody who's still here and listening, do the Steelers right now still have somebody reliable as their kicker? Is Chris Boswell still alive? And meanwhile, Harris gets them to the 14. Not Harrison Warren. Pittsburgh has got another two-headed monster at running back. Just what we needed. Cordman, thank you. Thank you for the updates as we do whatever this game is doing to us. Oof. Man, it has a clean block on the effort too. So they will drain the clock. GW is happy to wait. I mean, they've been able to get a couple of good steals. Then again, VCU has also had some pretty lousy passes. A quick bobble, but is able to drive the baseline and force GW to race up the court. Off the rim from the baseline for the GW3, it doesn't fall. And right at the end, VCW takes a lead into halftime. And meanwhile, Najee Harris is apparently going to do everything for the Steelers today. Okay. Yeah. See what I mean? Najee Harris is just him and nothing else. And I don't think Steelers are one of the winning they're in teams. I think they need help. Am I correct? I only ask this because I need to slightly stall for time as I load up the music for our pause for the cause. Meanwhile, all right, extra point is good. Oh, they need help. Yeah. I had a feeling they were one of the we need help teams. I don't remember their exact setup, but yeah. Steelers 7, Ravens nothing with 2:36 to go in the first quarter. It's the kind of game we have today, folks. Absolutely. Meanwhile, we're going to take our own little pause for the cause now that VCU versus GW has entered halftime. We'll be back in just a little bit for some more college basketball here on another stupid sports show.
choke it up. Roll it up.
your replies. Don't worry, not too much has happened since we left. GW has made one foul shot, so they're only down by one. Meanwhile, the Steelers are going to put themselves in a position to possibly get into the playoffs. It will happen again. Mike Tomlin will never leave Pittsburgh. MKI, quick question for you. Any thoughts that you can share about the Los Angeles Kings this season? Because last I have checked, they are pretty in the thick of it for the playoff race. Meanwhile, the Steelers have recovered a fumble. Fantastic. All the patience. Now, we are once again in just endless back and forth, as a lot of endless passing, endless shooting. This drive to the basket, all block. It will have 16 seconds. Three-pointer rims out, and another offensive rebound for VCU. Damn. Leif, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Soap. Damn. Ooh. VCU up 40-36. Meanwhile, the Ravens are just letting the Steelers waltz into the playoffs. We should all be angry with them. You facing the Caps tomorrow. 4 straight losses. Well, MKI, I definitely believe that you all can pick up a win against us. I mean, the Hurricanes beat our ass, and you're just as good as the Hurricanes right now, right? Are you? Once again, the Kings need to solve their goaltending situation. Well, that's okay because we barely have any offensive firepower to speak of. So it's the perfect situation. Really? Melvin Gordon's playing for the Ravens? Oh. Meanwhile. Oh, wait. That's GD. That was GW's, right? Damn. Meanwhile, GW gets their first foul of the half, and unfortunately is a shooting foul. So up to the line we go for 2. Yeah, especially for the way it is, Leif. I mean, any injury is unfortunate, but damn, broken jaw. Ooh. Oh. Why would you? I mean, you got Dalvin Cook. All right, only get 1 of 2 on the foul shots, so we are still tied at 41. Currently, VCU has the possession arrow. If we get another jump ball, it will go to them. And of course, it's Najee Harris doing everything today against the Ravens. Which way are they calling that? Oh, it'll still be George Washington ball. All right. They have to loft it back towards the arc. Some very tight defense getting played on Edwards. Does find a way underneath and gets the bucket. Damn. All right, VCU meanwhile does a little has to settle for passy when their initial drive gets rebuffed. Handoff for a slide three and over the defender's head. Ouch. And they get a false start. Ouch. And Edwards responds in kind. Quick rejoinder with a layup. And now we've got a little bit of a hip toss. Near steal. Are they? Not sure where they called the foul, but it does add to VCU's total. And we have a pause and a whole lot of game to play in Richmond, Virginia. Steelers might have fumbled. Oh. This is going to be the score forever, isn't it? Steelers 7, Ravens nothing. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Compared to the Steelers and the Ravens right now, you know, the teams in this game, you know, feel halfway decent, competent. What a game. What a game. All right, let's see if the Panthers have managed to make it maybe 5-0 at this point. Oh, no, they just let the Avalanche come back to tie it in the second period. That's, you know, no big deal. Happens all the time. I mean, just ask the Maple Leafs. Hopefully they won't allow that to happen against the Sharks, but, you know. Yeah, it felt bad as soon as I said it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Sorry, York. Sorry. Oh yeah, I did see this flash forward on the many images across the screen. Apparently the halftime show wanted to let me know that Seton Hall beat Marquette and that Seton Hall has had a few wins over ranked opponents this season, so you know, guess I should remember them. Oh, okay. We have to wait for all the ranked teams to play later. Ole Miss and Tennessee. I see. I see. Um. I can understand why he would be fuming, man. Of course, I don't understand. Yeah, it just still boggles my mind how the Steelers can do so well and then All right, well, let's hope he racks up a healthy number. All right, George Washington, meanwhile, is struggling to find their way into the paint. VCU makes their attempt. It's off the iron. Last touched by GW. It will remain Rams ball. They get a full restoration of the shot clock. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Kip. AFC North football can be a real disaster, but sometimes it could be a lot of fun, whenever Joe Burrow isn't injured. Damn, good save out of bounds, but it leads quickly to a turnover. And another 3 by VCU. It gets them back on top by 1. Under 14 minutes to go in the second half. Oh, the Mario Lemieux Foundation. That makes sense. All right. GW has to passy around the world as they wait for their screen setup. It kind of works. He decides to use it for a step back 3 that goes off the back of the rim. And VCU now speeds up the near side of the court. A brief defensive tackle. They take it down near baseline. Rebound by GW. And now we chill out for a little bit. And a drive ends up somehow finally dropping. George Washington is now leading again. All right, minor hang up on that initial drive, but does get the foul near the... Oh, yeah. Near whatever the name of that little damn half circle is inside the paint. All right, second. Oh, no, that is their second. Everybody's got 2 fouls, actually. Rams at the line. And they get the first one go off the iron. Damn. All right, let's see. Great. Panthers are back on top, 4-3. Don't worry, everything's fine. Of course. Of course. And hello, Mr. Gamer. I hope you're doing well. We have a nail biter yet kind of rough game going on between VCU and George Washington right now. They're the Florida Monties. They'll be fine. I don't know. I don't know, man. All right. Well, we'll ask an impartial third party. Hey, come here, Angie. Yes, I know. I am horrible. I am the worst person ever. I know. All right, that's another step back jumper. Foul on the rebound in the second attempt, however. And I think we're going to have someone going to the line when we return from a break. Okay, Angie, got an important question for you. Are the Florida Panthers going to be okay? Okay. Yes, I know. Pain and suffering. She has been fed, in case you're wondering. They got fed during halftime. So, this is all just the endless battle for attention, which she knows she can usually get away from because I am a captive audience while I'm doing these streams. Not the best place for you. Really not. No, don't. Why are you parking? Really? Yeah, I knew it. Mm. Okay, that's a good question. Hey, Angie, do you want Jim Harbaugh as your next head coach? Um, okay, I think her official position is no. If only because at the time Monty was walking by, so she may have been a little bit distracted. Damn, 6K already. Good job. Mm. Oh man, I'm not even sure who would I'm not even sure what else Bill Belichick would be interested in doing. I mean, like at this if it if Bill Belichick ever is done with coaching, I'm not sure he would done with coaching the Patriots and just doesn't retire afterwards. I don't think he'd ever coach anywhere else. Oh, makes a good effort on that drive inside, but unfortunately falls short, does get the foul. Ow. Okay, they're officially at 4 fouls for GW and 2 fouls for VCU. Mm, maybe True North, maybe. I'll see if I could find a decent video for it. Another shot by VCU misses. GW really trying to break away. And then VCU takes it away just as quickly. Alright, it is officially, by the way, 54 apiece. I'm just amazed anybody has sunk a free throw during this. Oh boy. Yep, drawing another foul. Driving into the paint. Okay. There we are. That'll help. All right. Come on, let's get this shot. Let's get this shot. We got 10 and a half more minutes of this. Oh my God, a foul shot actually went in. And a brief lead for GW appears once again. All right, VCU not finding an immediate way in. So they will try a three that just doesn't even hit the rim. Damn. All right, now we're getting a little backcourt pressure from VCU. Okay, this is new. All right, once again, 11 drives in, but finally they're able to steal it, bat it forward. Number 5 gets the dunk for VCU. Damn. Just as quickly we are tied again. Oh, yeah. Billups got a taunting call. We have a taunting call. He got a technical foul for doing the finger guns at the defender after he made the basket. Yep. Wow. All right. All right. Oh, hello there, Foster. Hope you're doing well today. Or at least I hope that you've had some good opportunities to laugh at what apparently is being played in NFL football today, because it sounds like an absolute gong show. All right, long three goes off the back of the iron. Quick return by VCU. Trying to get Billups at the baseline. Is able to throw it in, back up, out up top. And from far side, they go passy, round the world again. Can't get a good angle in, so all right. Why not? Just drain another three from the near side of the arc. Yeah, cold, wet, and arrogant. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, GW loses another pass out of bounds. It is Rams ball. Just a little bit off, and so now we have a timeout. Ah, damn, 7K. Is it going to be going for the 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 entirety of the Steelers Ravens game, or is this just part of a larger marathon? Oh yeah, doing pretty good, pretty chill. This has been a pretty well easy game to keep track of. It's mostly easier to assume that nobody's scoring. 30 hours left. Well, best of luck to him on that. Oh man, I have been spending the past couple of days uh, putting putting together the setup for the Super Bowl weekend gaming stream, and I am starting to get I'm starting to get excited again for doing that. So I don't know how long it's going to be, but depending on how depending on how things go this month as far as testing and getting things to work the way I want them to, we might be able to have a regular follow up. Oh, now we're in transfer season. Damn. And we're talking the same Texas Longhorns that just played against Washington in the college football playoffs. Texas? Isaiah Nayor. Hmm. Oh, damn. Pep Band got an electric bass. That's how you know they're for real. Damn. Well, that's well, let's hope he does well for you. All right. VCU has the inbounds. Is our foul count at? Okay. VCU officially has 5. Oh, damn it. All right. From around the world, they try to drive in, then kick it back out. A wide open 3 is off the rim. Rebound grabbed by GW. Ah. As you can see, folks, we have a very a high level and class of wit in the comments. Meantime, Billup gets his dunk in and just races down the court. Doesn't even look at anybody. Wow. Oh, I saw, Corn Man. I saw. Yeah. Oh, man. Another timeout in Richmond, and oof. They are up 61 to 58. Oh, and how was your experience of watching Steelers football? Different is definitely a phrase that would describe how people have described the game to me. It seems like a quagmire, a swamp, um, the football equivalent of trying to lick your way through a brick wall, maybe. Uh, yeah. Well, I know that Bill Belichick is a lich, but I'm not sure if there's anything Mike Tomlin does that is purely supernatural. I think he might be. I think it might be closer to like hypnosis or maybe drug-induced lucid dreaming, something on that wavelength. It's something completely out there and insane, but that only, somebody who talks about cutting your eyelids off would, try. Nothing, nothing so far. I will check again, Luke, when we have another break. Oh, there's my phone. All right, we are back. They are making note of the number of consecutive winning seasons that VCU has for their basketball program. It's 20, by the way, or at least 20. Steelers football looks like Nebraska football. Too many turnovers, so much potential. And let's see, comment. And yet you seem to shoot yourself in the foot on every play, except the Steelers win occasionally. Okay. After what I've seen of Nebraska football, that is all right. That makes a little more sense. Thank you, Cornman. All right, VCU having to stick with the passy around the world. And do sink from the baseline, however. Oh yeah, the power of Stiller football. Just talk like you have a mouthful of Novocaine. All right, down to the baseline we go. They throw it out, step aside, and drain. Another three. Tied up again. Mm. Goff's turnover issues. Yeah, Coburg. What it is either one over my head, and two probably has already been covered at some point by like JT O'Sullivan, who I hardly recommend y'all go check out if you are interested in uh, analysis of QBs from a quarterback's perspective. Um, he is a big reason of why I have increased respect for Justin Fields because he was pointing out, improvements that he was seeing and when he was forgetting stuff and when he was doing things right, which gave me more confidence. I will say in his abilities, and I I never end up thinking to look up his videos about Goff, and I'm positive that whatever his one that he has had on for the games where he's had turnover issues have gotten lots of views, but I do not know what to say about why it's happening. All right. Do get a foul off an offensive rebound. We are now up to, oh goodness. 67-65. Oh. I mean, anytime the Cowboys can get embarrassed, it's a fun time. But at the very least, it would be a good thing for Washington to take into the offseason. Meanwhile, it's 4-3. Panthers have managed to hold on to their lead against Colorado. Steelers are in field goal range. The second free throw has been made. And we have another lead change. That's the 14th one so far. Yeah. I can't find their way in on the near side, so they try from the far side of the paint. And a nice little hook shot puts George Washington back in front by one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It is the greatest of all games, Logan. The greatest of all games. However, we still have a possibility of VCU. Never mind. They don't get fouled. They just take the 2 points, so we can't get the funny score against the funny score. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right, GW is kind of stuck at the baseline right now. They have to hand it off, then hand it off again. Oh, damn, and now we have another foul on VCU. Oh my god, what are we up to now? Ooh, we've missed a couple apparently. Oh boy. And while Texas tight end Jatavian Sanders has declared for the NFL draft. Cornman, if you had to guess, what team off the top of your head do you think Sanders would be a good fit on? All right, they get their 2 foul shots. VCU tries driving in from the baseline. They fake in from the top of the arc. Throw it out again, and another. Wow. Damn. Got the foul during the shot, and now it's 3 free throws. Ooh. Yeah. Cleveland and Jacksonville need a tight end. Yeah. Yeah, and they'll be, a decent way along in the draft order, no matter what at this point. Is he a premier tight end, or would you say that it would be possible for them to pick him up? And got 2 free throws made so far. Might fit with the Colts. Okay. All right, Bairstow has come out for VCU. We are officially at 4:05 to go in this game, and gets all three of them. Another fumble has been recovered by the Ravens. Just on what you've seen, could go as a 4th to 5th rounder. Okay. All right. All right, GW is willing to take their time, let things develop, or just try to fake it in and drain a 3. The crowd has been momentarily silenced. Cheers are slowly building back up. Yeah, nice pick off the outside. Doesn't get anything in. Not even off the second attempt. Rebound finally grabbed by GW. All right. Initial pressure near half court. George Washington tried to alleviate with a couple of screens down to the baseline. Damn. Drives out into the paint. Draws the foul and gets the points. Now, if this was Urinating Trees stream, I think I would have I think I'd be banning a lot more people than I do on a regular basis. We'll just leave it at that. Welcome back, John Jay. As you can tell, we are just having a real barn burner here. We've had, I think, 15, 16 lead changes between these two teams. It's been a time. Meanwhile, it's a calamity over in Baltimore with the rain, and the Bears will not have their starting center, former Packer Lucas Patrick. Okay, that's a problem. And if I remember the last time I read playoff scenarios, Green Bay is winning their in. Correct? And follow-up question, just in case anybody knows this. Because I don't know how far people look ahead. Like, okay, maybe we can get this seed if this combination of game happens. What is the most likely seed that the Packers could get? Because I look forward a possibility of us playing the Packers in the postseason fills me with trepidation, but also kind of excitement. Okay, Logan has an answer. Yeah, Luke. Thank you, Luke. Win and in. If the Rams lose, you will play the Lions. Okay. Meanwhile, MK Ice wants to hold on to the 6th seed. Oh. Yeah. It would be fitting. Now, I remember very clearly the year that that the Boston Red Sox made their run to the World Series and broke the curse of the Bambino. Because one of my classmates was a huge, huge Red Sox fan. And for as much as hard as she partied after they beat the Yankees in that, you know, American League Championship Series. After the World Series win, she didn't come to class for 2 days. All right, Cordman. Safe travels on your trip tomorrow. Meanwhile, Packers and Rams win. The Packers play the Cowboys. Ooh. All right, well, home game for you guys, correct? So, oh my goodness, went for the dunk and got stuffed. Oh. Ow. That was just dirty. No foul. Oh, the trip's tonight. Damn. All right. Stay safe. I'll now have to stop for a traveling violation. Down to 2. All right. We're only 12 seconds behind. All right, they'll throw it up top. Try to drive in from the far side of the arc. Back to the near, somehow allowing just enough penetration to bring the lead down to 1. I can't believe they let him in. All right. We got a little more noise now from the VCU home crowd in Richmond, Virginia. Buchanan tries to look for something down near the baseline, but can't get the right angle, so they throw it back out to, once again, number 11. And what does he do? His usual magic. Just like he's been doing all night. Yeah. Either Stafford's return or the rubber match. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting weekend, playoff weekend. Damn, now we got a slam by George Washington. We are officially under a minute to go. Bairstow could not drive in. I think he did draw a foul. We're about 50 seconds to go. All right. Here comes the Rams to the line. First shot goes in. And it's 7-7 at halftime. Perfect. Just the score that game deserves. All right, both shots are clean. And we got another timeout by VCU. All right. We will have another break. And yeah, who is this Birmingham head coach that you speak of whose birthday is, well, Babadook levels of creepy? $80-77. Oh man. VCU, they're trying to maintain their winning season streak, but yeah. This will be 2 losses in a row for them. Tony Mowbray. Now, if I do the math correctly, that makes him 61 years old. Ah, yeah, that's right. We haven't quite gotten back to that particular horrible anniversary. Oh my goodness! Dude traveled in the back court, so we have a turnover for. Oh my. That's just embarrassing, man. At least he's taking ownership of it. Ow. All right. Wow. They made them quiet down the band so they could get the throw-in off. They'll try it from up top, and it does not fall. They did get the foul, though. That's another 3 free throws. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Shot number 1, and it bounces vertical off the back of the iron and falls in. Okay. We're now 2 away. And it swishes. Don't tell me we're going to overtime. I even asked him, and he said he didn't want overtime. If it happens, oh my God. Oh, damn. Sorry, man. All right, we got GW. They're trying to pin him at the half court, but they managed to break free of that trap. Does get fouled on a layup. And it'll be only a second foul for Bama Seal, but I believe that's the team's 9th. Oof. Hey, if you gotta go lie down or something, man, that is totally fine. I understand. All right. From the line, it bounces and gently goes in. Damn. GW gonna force VCU to make a play. Yeah, they're definitely gonna force them to make a play. Okay. They can get a 3 in this situation to win. Hey, Jackson drives in, then backs up once again past the arc. So that's what they were setting up for, but it's off the rim. They'll drive in instead and tie it up. And immediately is a timeout. I think we are going to have at least 11 seconds to go. Meanwhile, oh yeah, Professional Women's Hockey League final. Minnesota 3. Is that Montreal? Oh, Montreal, nothing. I got you, man. Take care of yourself. And meanwhile, Iowa beat Rutgers 86-77. Oof. All right. All right, Monty. We've got 11 seconds left. All right, VCU cannot foul. What are they going to do? At the very least, even if we didn't get bingo tonight, there has been gato. And now, Angie has finally awakened. They get it in. 10 seconds. Bishop has crossed over. And he trades it with one off-balance shot from near the baseline. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Well, congratulations, Luke. At least we got one winner somewhere today, but damn. Great defense played. I'm just in awe of the arc on that shot. One and a half seconds left on the clock. 1.5 seconds left. Yeah, if you can watch a replay of this possibly game-winning shot, do and just savor it. Not yet, Mr. Films. Not yet. I think we have another timeout that we have to sit through before we are done with this. Is the way of college basketball. Yep, they're going to take their time. Oh yeah, they got 1.5 seconds to do a three-pointer. Yeah. Yeah, not that serious, but hey. I don't really have a big vested interest in either one of these teams. Oh my god. But there was that one moment right there where a young lady in the audience was able to check out the ESPN monitor and see that she was being broadcast on the air and then immediately hit her face. All right. They brought 3 players up to defend this inbounds. And they get a quick turnaround, and it doesn't fall. Oof. All right. That is rough for VCU. And, Bishop comes out and does the Hulk Hogan, let me hear you now, to the crowd. Ooh, that is mean. That is just mean. Damn. Whew. Yeah, that is the game. That is the game. They could not get the could not get the deep three from right near the sidelines. Oof. Wow. George Washington beats their Atlantic 10 conference rival VCU 84 to 82. So many lead changes, so much back and forth in this game. Hey, at least it wasn't boring. Whew. Damn. Well, I think this is probably a good time to end the stream, turn on the Steelers Ravens game, and then proceed to laugh myself silly. And I recommend that is what all of you do as well. So thanks everybody to, if you were just lurking, if you were hanging out in chat, keeping me updated on other games, whatever you were here for, even if you showed up late like Mr. Films. I appreciate that you were able to make an appearance. And all of you, take care of yourselves. I'll be back live tomorrow for Lions Vikings. This has been another Stupid Sports Show on 106.9 Click FM. I'm Jim B. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.